Brian Bealer's rounding them up. It's going to be January 29th. We have had a lot of episodes this month. If you follow my channel in the past, we used to always put episode 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through the month, and then the new month it would start over at episode 1 again. Not putting episodes in them no more. Kind of curious how many I did do this month, because I know we dropped a lot, and we got a lot of subs. So welcome all the new subscribers. If there's something you're looking for, just drop in the comments below. Be sure to ring the bell, stay notified, so when I drop videos, which has been almost every night, every other night, we missed a couple nights there, but it's a cool search, and it's a request, and I dig that. So that's what the channel's about, is if you're interested in the channel and how it works, simply drop in the comments below on any of the rounding them up videos what it is you're looking for. Make, model, price range. We can go as high as you want. Today's episode, I dropped it off at, I don't know, like $20,000. I included a couple higher cars to show that these cars do have good value, if done upright. They're not like the Camaros, though. So, I mean, the Camaro find yesterday, congrats to whoever bought that car, because I'm sure it's sold by now. But that was a deal. And, I mean, it could have been an RS or an SS, and, man, the hideaway headlights and shit in it, even if it wasn't, what a deal that was on the Camaro. So I believe it was Jaden. You wanted to see some 67 to 68. I included 69s. So this is Firebirds. Let's see what we found. As of the 29th, these were all still posted. But unlike yesterday, some of these ads are a little older. So maybe up to a month they've been posted. But doesn't mean they're gone. They're still online. And we'll read them out and see what we got. So let's get started. After a complicating beginning to the episode. It's lowest to highest. If you watched it before, it's usually just Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. This first one's going to be $3,000. Starting the episode already off with no glasses on again today. We're going to fix that because there's a pair laying here. I just got to clean them up a little bit. So it's a 67 Firebird here. $3,000, 6 days ago. West Monroe, Louisiana. So he's selling a 67 Firebird, good project, car, clean title. Love to hear that right off the bat, man. So this should have been the pick of the day, because for $3,000, no motor, no transmission, project car, no windshield, will need to be restored, cash only, man. $3,000 cash. So how long did I say this is on? 6 days. So if you're looking to even build a Camaro, this is the way to go. You just can't find the Camaros like this no more. And it's not that hard to put a grill and a taillight section in it, and you've got what looks to be a Camaro. And again, as I said in past Camaro episodes, this is the way I would go. But not that these Firebirds don't hold value and that they're not cool. They are cool. It's just a Camaro, I don't know. It's everybody's preference. The nose on a Camaro, just all floor pans are cut out already on this one. Camaros are just more desirable than the front end on Firebird. I get it. Hood's different too, so you're going to need a hood. But again, all the Camaro panels are orderable. I don't know if you can order the Firebird parts like you can the Camaros. So it could be harder to restore one of these. I don't know. This one's going to be in San Francisco Bay Area 2 days ago, 67 for $5,000. So yeah, you just don't find the Camaros like this anymore. Even back in the day, you didn't either. Back in the day, they were still like $1,000, $1,500. You could find a nice Camaro, and the Firebirds were $300 and $400. I mean, that back in the day, that's the way it was. Believe it or not. 2 days ago on this one, it's got no motor or trans in it either. It does say it's got a clean title, and yeah, I don't know how you can beat this, man. There you go. You want a Camaro or a Firebird? Boom. There you go. $5,000. Gotta love that deal right there. That's on Craigslist. San Francisco Bay Area. So it's out there on the West Coast too. On to another one. It's going to be a 68 Firebird here 3 weeks ago in Washington. $5,000. Clean title. Man, you gotta dig it, right? Because we just don't find the Camaros like this. At all. So you don't even start seeing Camaros like this till like 8 to 10 to 12,000. That's when your Camaro project would come into play right here. That's the differences. Roller, no motor, no trans. That's all it says. You only get 4 photos. But again, it's only $5,000. It says clean title. Unfortunately, it's in Washington. On to another one. This is a 67. You gotta dig the chop top Chevy Square body sitting in the back, right? This is listed 3 days ago, $5,500, North Carolina. 67 Pontiac Firebird, clean title in my name. So 400, hood with the tack. What was the price? Man, you can't get over this guy's house fast enough, right? And quarters and stuff, they sell all of it. At least Camaro, if you're going to go buy Camaro parts, I guarantee they got all the stuff to put this together. So, I'm digging it. It's got a title. It looks rusty in the back. My question would be the back frame rails. See that front picture there? They haven't got any inner fenders or nothing in it. So, subframe looks like it's somewhat together. We gotta dig that. Doesn't look like they've had this running yet by this picture, but then again, maybe. They just don't have no belts or nothing on it. I don't even think there's a radiator in this yet. No back window in it. Man, it looks rusty on the back half. But again, it's $5,000. It's got a title in his name. North Carolina. On to another one. This was 2 hours ago, so this one just went on. 69 Firebird. And it's in Washington again. So it looks like it got a Pontiac 400 motor done up for it. Got some nice seats in it. 69 has the really cool nose, man. So these ones go for more money. 69 Firebird. All the parts here needs to be reassembled. It's a 389, so check that out. 350 turbo, automatic buckets, console, mag wheels, solid floors, and trunk. 8,000 or best offer, man. I'm digging this one. Shows the motor, looks like it was went through. But yeah, cool 69 Firebird project right there, man. 2 hours ago. That thing just went on. On to another one. This is a 67 Firebird coupe for $8,000. So now we're up into some pretty good money for a car, but these ones are looking more complete. This one's listed 3 days ago. It's going to be in Iowa. And it's mainly looking to trade for a classic pickup truck. Same value. Does run and move on its own. But far from roadworthy. Needs total restoration. It is Caltag 400 option. YT block with 670 heads. Plenty of body rust to deal with the East Coast car. And I like the interior a lot. So not a bad looking car right there. Does want $8,000 or trade for a truck of equal value. It's like this kick panel was red. Both kick panels used to be red. But I'm digging it, man. That thing looks pretty good inside. On to another one. This is going to be a 69 again right here for $8,900. It says it's at a dealership listed 2 weeks ago in Texas. And some nice Kragers on it. Again, I don't usually run ads that say free, $1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People can't tell you the prices. We really don't like looking at their cars. So this one here, with those big wheels in the back, was reminding me of one I seen that it was just an old ad. It had some wheel flares on it, but I'd rather have the wheels sticking out like that than putting flares on the quarters. It's a 69 Firebird, Texas title, so you gotta love that said right off the bat. It does say no motor, no trans, no front seats. Body not bad, minor rust. Bottom of the quarters, lots of extra parts. Krager wheels, $8,900 cash, no trades. That's what it says. Not a bad looking car, man. I'm digging it because it's a 69. If I was going to have one, that'd be the year I'd want. On to another one. Or a convertible. And I've seen a lot of convertibles for some big money. Again, we didn't include all the Firebirds I could have found today. From when we get over 20,000, I could have added probably another 20, 30 cars for sale. But we did not put the high-end cars on there. This, again, channel was to find cars for deals. I mean, we're already at $9,000, but this is a convertible. 7 weeks ago, Kansas. Clean title, it says. 400 convertible for sale. No engine or transmission, man. Now that's rough. I mean, with the motor and trans, 400 and automatic, I mean, maybe, but man, no motor, no training with that deal. $9,000. So I guess the convertible is really what you're looking for then. On to another one. It's going to be back on the Craigslist. Didn't have any Craigslist. I downed all the expensive ones. There was a lot, but again, I try to stay under 20,000 here today. There is a couple that went over, but this one's in Hartford. It's 8 days ago, 68 for 9,500. So we're almost at 10 grand. And this is another convertible. And I got to tell you, I like this one a lot better than the other one we just looked at. So 8 days ago, this would be the one I'd check out over this one. And I mean, you guys can almost see the difference, right? So this is a 67, it's got wing windows. This one's a 68, it don't. But other than that, they're damn near the same car. Just a matter of switching the doors out, I guess, the frames or whatever, if you wanted wing windows. And I personally, I love the wing windows on cars, man. That's a pretty cool one. Again, I think this would be worth checking out if convertible is what you're looking for. On to another one. Now we're at 12.5. So this is a 67 listed 6 days ago, Bakersfield, California. So my guess is B. Pretty solid car right here. It's got an automatic in it with the console buckets. Seats don't look bad. Just one picture of the body really right there. So that's what you get to see. And there is absolutely no description on that car. Posted 6 days ago. On to another one. It's going to be a 68 right here. One's 12.5 for this one. Good old drink out of the old coffee cup. Rounding them up. Brian Bealer's rounding them up coffee cups. If you didn't see that episode yesterday, how to get one, check it out. This was listed 2 weeks ago. Charlotte, North Carolina. Clean title, it says. Same price as the last one for 12.5. Oh, I skipped way over, didn't I? Yeah, that one was 12.5, no description. This one here is 12.5, and let's see what we get with this one for 12.5. It's got a trunk pan in it. Front clips off, subframe looks clean, but it's stripped. New brake booster, master cylinder, rotors, stab links, spindles look cleaned up, new ball joints. So I'm seeing a lot of new suspension parts. It's all back together. Gotta dig that. You got a Pontiac motor sitting there, right? Or is that a Chevy? Looks like it could be a Chevy motor. It is. Looks like a Chevy 350. Maybe not. It's a Pontiac motor. You gotta dig that. So it's Pontiac 350 coming with it. Engine trans working. Car needs interior. Wheels and paint. Price is firm at 12.5. That's what you're getting. That was a readout on it. Wasn't much. Again, it was North Carolina. On to another one. This one's going to be a 69. Again, the year I like. It's going to be 13.5 2 days ago. That's Mississippi. On some really crappy little photos, but it looks like a nice car. Other than the GT nasty looking steering wheel. I don't know. Steering wheel's got to go. Right? I don't know. It was awfully bright in there. I dig the white. We'll go with some blue stripes on it. Clean title, 69 Firebird. Made into a TA clone. So you gotta dig that. Older resto. Needs work. My schedule changed. I'm having work overseas. So I need to free up space while I'm gone. That's what it's saying. Drums all around, 350 beat 'em, shifter clean title. So you gotta dig that. Someone was mentioning 73 and under in New York. I believe they only came with registrations, but you can get titles or something, man. I don't know. That's awesome for you guys that live in those states or something where you can get titles. Because I know here in Ohio, even trying to get like a salvage title for it, the car has to be totally operationable, which means you're not going to buy some car for $300 and then you'd have to completely build the car and make it street legal, take it back up, and they retitle it as a new car. So Ohio, you got to have a title if you're going to live in Ohio. This one's going to be a 69 in Kentucky for $16,000. So I think we found our first driver, right? Or is this a race car? Only got 3 photos on there, which was down both sides of it. And that one. Selling 69 Firebird had intentions to paint it, restore the interior, Just don't have the time. It's a 400 Chevy small block in it. So a thumper cam, 350 tranny. So if you're wanting to build one into a Camaro, boom, there you go. But it's a lot of money, man. We can go find a Camaro shell like this for 16,000. So on to another one. This is gonna be a 69 again. 17,000 Texas 2 weeks ago. Man, I'm digging this one. Quarter had some rust in it, but I'm digging the console. I'm digging it all ripped apart. Headliner's gone. Pretty typical for a Texas car, right? Still got the Pontiac motor in it, so you gotta dig that. Yep, somebody went off with the old dent puller. Pulled that big crinkle up out of that quarter panel. So hell, at this point, you can almost grind this down, plug weld the holes, and mud it. It wants 17. You're going to need a lower quarter on that side. And both quarters are popping before the doors. It's a little rusty, 17,000 Texas. It's a 400, all original matching numbers. Blue title. Has some cancer left quarter panel. Yep. So there you go. It's got a clean title with it. You got to dig that. If you're in Texas, we don't always hear about titles in Texas either. So this is 67 Pontiac Firebird here, and it's going to be 18.5 in Texas. So back to Texas again with another clean title, and you got to dig that. It has a lot of new parts, but it's still a project. Does run and drive. Pontiac 400 turbo tranny, new carburetor, new disc brake conversion, tubular control arms, coilovers, quite a bit of new stuff. Serious inquiries only. Offers not close to asking price won't be responded to. So this is a nice one. So we finally found a really nice Pontiac Firebird for 18.5. I mean, it's nice. Compared to you ain't never gonna find a Camaro this kind of condition for no 18.5. I'll guarantee it. As many rounding ups we've done the last 2 years, those days are gone. On to another one. This is gonna be on the Craigslist. Yep, we're up at 21,000. Really wouldn't have included this car because I said I was going to do the cutoff at 20, and I said I included some that were over. Well, this went over. It was posted a day ago. So, I mean, if you are looking to buy a really nice 68, this car looks pretty nice. And, you know, prices are always negotiable when you're in person with cash in hand. He's got quite a few photos of it here. You know how I feel about aftermarket steering wheels, so we won't even go there. But it was a 4-speed Muncie in this, the 400 V8, so I'm digging that. It's got the disc brakes, air conditioning, tilt steering, heavy duty radiator, 10-volt rear end, posi traction, California car, pretty much rust free, clean title. So I left this car on here. This is a beautiful car. So if you're really shopping for one, or you're not wanting to flip something, and you're just looking for a nice 68, boom, there you go. On to another one. Back on the marketplace, I absolutely dig this car too. So this is another example of, this is a Firebird, man. So it's really easy to swap out the header panel, the grill, and the hood, and boom, it was just like Camaro now, don't it? Yep, it's a bounty hunter. It was 25,000 for this 2 weeks ago, Wisconsin. This is one badass looking race car right here. Yep, they left a Firebird tail panel in it, and a lot of people do. It's just that Camaro front end, man. It has the hideaway headlights. This is a cool looking car. Got the gold leaf in the paint. Yep. One really cool Firebird race car right here. Clean title on it. Nostalgic drag car. It was raced over the Midwest in the 70s and 80s. Totally drag car, not street legal. It's got a 509 big block Chevy. High compression on the 110 octane. 400 turbo trans, Dana 60, stranged axles. This thing is sick. So it has been restored for many years. Has a Camaro front RS front clip. Fresh tires all the way around. Asking 25,000 or best offer. So if you're wanting a badass drag car, boom, there's one definitely go check out. And if you want to complete it with putting the tail pans in or put the Camaro tail lights in it, ain't nobody gonna know, man. Other than it has the vents on the, they left the vents in the quarters too. So badass. I dig it. So I showed it. Again, it was $25,000. Best offer. Here's another one. This has a 68 grill in it on a Camaro. So again, real easy. And they're listed correctly. It's a Firebird. So if y'all didn't know, it's not that hard to do this. He wants $55,000 for this. Posted 2 hours ago in Florida. Would I pay that price? There ain't no way. After the cars we look at in my episodes, why would you go pay that for this? And this one looks like they left a Pontiac motor in it. So I don't know why you would do that. If you're going to convert it to a Chevy, you might as well put that big block Chevy in it, man. Well, beautiful car. Let's see, they took the louvers out of the quarters on this one. But they didn't change the tailpan. $55,000, you didn't even change the tailpan. I think you would have just changed that tailpan, you know? It's got a nice Nova sitting in the garage. On to another one. And this is, again, is just another beautiful display of how nice they can be done up. So, like, that one we just seen, compared to this one, I would rather have this one. I just would. So if I was going to pay that crazy kind of money, this is how I'd want it to look. This was $55,000. It's 2 days ago, and it's also in Florida. And this is just an absolutely beautiful display of a 68 right here. I dig every part of it. This is an absolutely beautiful car. So I like his asking price. I think it's worth it, you know. If this is what you're really wanting is a turnkey, really badass 68 Firebird, boom, here it is, 2 days ago in Florida. So on to my pick of the day, and it's going to be this one. It's a 67, so it's got the wing windows, right? $7,000, 4 days ago, Arizona. So it's a 67 Firebird with a 454 big block Chevy already in it. So you want to convert one into a Camaro? This is it. It's got a 454 Chevy already in it, and it's a 4-speed. Yep, tunnel ram, dual 4s. Yep, you're seeing it right. This is the perfect one to swap. You wanted to build a big block Camaro with the motor and the 4-speed already in it. Boom, here you go. You ain't gonna be able to get out there fast enough. It's Arizona 4 days ago. This thing's not gonna last. Real simple to turn this into a Camaro. New quarter skins, new hood, new grill, new valance pan. It's all buyable. There's catalogs, and yeah, your title's going to say Firebird, but by God, when you drive down to the racetrack or up to the car show, ain't nobody going to know unless they're looking at the VINs. Or you tell them. So that's my pick of the day. I hope you all dig it. This is kind of a short episode. There wasn't a whole lot, but I appreciate the request, and if there's something you're looking for, do like Jaden done, man. Just drop in the comments below, down below the video, and I'll round them up for you. And be sure to check out my eBay and buy yourself a Brian Bealer's Rounding Them Up coffee cup. And we're going to have some beer coolers on there soon for you guys at 8 o'clock that don't want to have a cup of coffee. But until we get those up on there, they're not up on there yet. But again, go to my homepage. Go over on this little eBay thing, click that right there. Boom, it'll bring you up on all my items I have for sale. Somewhere down through here, we got some coffee mugs on there. Right there. So you want a coffee mug? Boom, there they are. Order you up on. And if you do, thanks a lot, y'all. Thumbs up. Peace out.